coincidences in history like this.
During World War II, British engineer Sir Frank Whittle and a German physicist, Hans von Oehlen, both invented the first jet engine. The designs were strikingly similar, and because they were serving on different sides of the war, neither had any knowledge of the other's work. More recently, a revolutionary discovery was made by two scientists independent of each other. In fact, they were thousands of miles apart, and they came up with the same discovery that neutrinos have mass. And one has to wonder if this can be attributed to coincidence, or if both scientists tapped into what is known as the Akashic Record.
There have been discoveries that have shown up around the planet at the exact same time. People that aren't connected, people that have no influence upon each other, and those are the things that start to emerge simultaneously around the planet. Here's the interesting thing. This goes back to the idea that we find information in the substrate of the physical world. It may just be that every single discovery that we ever wanted to discover is already in the room. It isn't that the information is not there. It's that our brains are not evolved yet to see the information. Now, not everybody is on the same wavelength. Not everybody is evolved at the same rate. That's also true. So there are people throughout history that could access that information. This effect has been documented all the way back to the time of the Renaissance and the Reformation. Things like the discovery of the telescope, the identification of the colors in the rainbow, the identification of basic chemistry, the theory of evolution. Scientists try to explain it. And they think people have a certain level of technology at a certain time, and they have the tools in front of them to be able to make breakthroughs. That doesn't explain why it happens so precisely that in many cases it is literally simultaneous. We have to look at the possibility that extraterrestrials could be introducing ideas into this information field. Sort of as if something has been uploaded into the cloud.
Curious statements made by one of history's greatest visionaries, Nikola Tesla, seem to point to some sort of influence from an otherworldly realm of information. Tesla was most notably responsible for the practical application of alternating current, the foundation of our modern electrical grid. In his autobiography, Tesla talked about the day that he had the revelation of how to harness alternating current. Right before that, he had a serious flu, but he said that he felt that he could detect light from his forehead and that he was able to receive information from other sources, and that this other source entered his consciousness, and he was then enabled to come up with this invention which changed the world. Tesla felt that we were receivers, that all impulses came from the outside, and that we worked on these impulses. So he doesn't believe that they come from dreams or inner visions. He really felt that we were, in a sense, self-propelled robots.
It appears that Tesla got more information than anyone rightfully should have been able to get for his time in history, where he was and when he was. It could be the result of outside influence from the Akashic field steering us along a path to make sure that we have reached a certain level of technological sophistication within a certain prescribed time window.
Could the nature of genius lie in the ability of visionaries to tap into an otherworldly realm of knowledge?